Did LEGO just make an unofficial set from the movie Interstellar? Let's find out. Hello everybody, the Brickologist here with another new LEGO City 2024 space set review. Today we have set number 60433, Modular Space Station. This set retails for about $110 US, contains 1,097 pieces, and I got my copy at my local Target. Here is a front look at the very large box that is struggling to fit in my studio. I absolutely love the space branding in the corner there. The back of the box shows off some of the play features of this set. Well, I hope you like instruction manuals, because this set comes with not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, but 6 total instruction manuals. That is completely ridiculous, but it does encourage group or family building, which I like. The second to last manual has ads for the other sets from this theme and a bunch of the other City 2024 sets. This appears just to be a really fantastic year for LEGO City thus far. I'm very happy with what LEGO has done. I'm gonna have to get more creative with how I shoot my videos because this is a very abstract shape. Now, this is technically one big build for the space station, however, it divides up into like a dozen builds. You also get half a dozen minifigures, so let's look at them here first. Our first 2 minifigures here are blue space crew members, and they look great top to bottom. The printing here is completely identical. I love the helmets, I love the backpack. They do have different faces underneath said helmets, and they have good back detailing as well. Really solid figures. Next up here are a couple of green space crew members. Now the printing is all the same for these figures, so I'm not going to continue to show it, but they do have different face prints underneath those helmets, and from the back they have these solar paneled kind of backpacks, which are very cool, and that is a printed piece as well. I personally am kind of biased towards these green, and it definitely gives me a Galaxy Squad sort of vibe, which gives me a lot of nostalgia. Love that. You get one more green crew member, but this one's actually a little bit different. His arms and his helmet are dark green, which is very cool, and his backpack has 2 of those solar panel-esque pieces on either side, kind of like War Machine's Gatling gun. A little bit of an interesting design there, but I think it's cool, and I like the differentiation between these figures. Additionally, his printed face underneath his helmet has a really cool, like, robotic eye. I dig that quite a bit. Finally, you get one of the school bus yellow or Kitongu orange members of the space crew like we saw with the mech set. These ones are a little bit more uncommon in this theme, and they're definitely my favorite. I love the armor and helmet pieces here. Those just look fantastic, and this character has a nice face print underneath the helmet as well. A great way to end the figure segment. Let's kick things off with a bird's eye view of the space station itself. This entire thing is built on this Centerfuge with a printed space logo in the middle, and the circular elements here are some large Technic parts in sand blue. Those look great. They're extremely sturdy, and they are the crux for the play functions of this set. It's super simple how this works. Each of these individual sections here are attached on just by a couple of Technic pieces, and they pop off very easily. Now let's look at each individual module here first, and then bring everything back together. Our first little module here is its own spacecraft, and it's a little bit on the chunky side, but it gets the job done. I do want to mention the large dark orange piece in that new color you see at the back is going to repeat across every single one of these individual modules. That is what connects it to the larger build. Also back here are these power cores, which are the energy source for pretty much everything in this LEGO City space line. They can be removed fairly easily, and they look very cool with those fantastic sparkly purple cylinder pieces. Those are great. The sides here have some really small little wings right here, and they use some snot techniques to have a nice little shape, and there is a sticker on either side for some added detail. Was kind of hoping that might be a print because there are a lot of prints throughout this theme. However, you get another one of those fantastic printed space logos on top. The canopy here hinges open, which is very nice, and the interior is not the most detailed, but it is very spacious. You can see I already put one minifigure in here. Well, the best part about this this is there is copious amounts of room, and despite all the crazy amount of gear that these figures have, you're going to be able to fit 2 characters inside this little pod, so that is very well done. Here is our next pod. I want to mention a few things about this pod that apply to a lot of other ones in this set. First off, you have the airlock, which you basically can remove this piece at the end using one of those parts from the Super Mario theme, and then you have this part right here with a sticker, and that is the same on either side. So that's kind of the base design. Additionally, a couple of them have see-through roofs, a couple of them have white roofs, and all of them have some sort of window. So that's kind of how these are designed. Luckily, these are completely airtight, and you can open up the roof to reveal the interior here, which just has a bed, which is nice to see. There's also a rack over here to put some armor on, and a baseball cap to switch a figure into some more casual clothing. Very nice design. The other pod with a see-through roof right here can open up to reveal a nice lab setup. There's another one of those energy cores, a very nice printed control panel that looks like it's examining some sort of amoeba, which is also a very cool printed part. And finally, just a weird, bubbly magenta piece, probably some form of alien life, not entirely sure. 2 of the other pods are almost the exact same design, however they have an opaque white roof, but it still can open up, and this one reveals a nice little cafeteria. There's a water bottle, a sub sandwich, and a coffee maker, a staple of LEGO City. Great stuff. The other white roof pod right here opens up to reveal a small rack with a drill, a wrench, and a hammer, and a very cool sticker that appears to be a control screen making contact with the base set that's also part of this theme. Really awesome. Now, not every single one of these modules is one of those pods. While it looks like it from this angle, this is actually a greenhouse of sorts, using a very cool dome piece that can hinge open to reveal a small garden. There's pumpkins, tomatoes, some empty vines, and maybe some fruits or vegetables yet to sprout. Really good stuff, and now we know where they got the ingredients for that amazing looking sandwich in the cafeteria. This section here is very classic LEGO Space. It's a satellite with some solar panels, and these are printed parts. Very nice to see. Additionally, the satellite dish looks great, and those prongs, Harry Potter wands. What a great use of parts. Additionally, there are railings where a mini robot can hold onto, and this is a very cool little miniature robot design. It uses the Exoforce arms there, has another one of those power cells powering the little robot guy. Very fun, small design, and he has some thrusters underneath because he's working in outer space. Really fun stuff. Last but not least is the most open air section of these modules. This is a docking slash charging station for this little speeder bike. We'll look at the bike here in a second, but I want to take a closer look at the actual port here first. I like the illusion of like a power strip going to the charging station, and you also have another one of those power cells. These are actually in pink instead of purple, not entirely sure why, but kind of cool to mix it up. So overall, while it's a little bit empty without the bike, it works out well. The bike itself is a small but very effective design. Look at the shaping at the front. That is very cool. There are a few too many stickers, but I do like that control panel, even some thrusters at the back. Overall, it looks nice. Now the figure is a bit awkward in there. I wish they could lean forward just a little bit more, but besides that, really solid small build. So here is the Centerfuge without the modules. This is fairly useless if I'm being completely honest with you. I did want to point out there are thrusters on this side, so I guess this space station can also double as a spaceship, but there are more opportunities to build spaceships in this set. For this, you want to remove the Technic pins on the outside of this ship and these bricks that are actually hidden on the inside. I'll talk about what these do in just a second. Now with those pins attached onto our modules, we can basically form a space train. Start with the vehicle we looked at the beginning of this video, and basically just take these pods here and connect them all together like a caterpillar of sorts, and you can form a train. Sometimes it's kind of tricky to line up the Technic pieces, but look at that. There you go. And if you take off the Super Mario pieces at the back, you can continue to expand your train however you want, and now you have basically an entire vehicle. And the cool thing is The parts I showed you earlier basically put these in between them to make it more stable. They really thought of everything and it works out so well. You can even cap off the train with the satellite, the greenhouse, or the docking station for the small speeder bike. The customization options are endless and it is so much fun. Or if you're feeling particularly crazy, just attach the entire centerfuge to the end of the train. You can even have the train going in multiple different directions. I mean, they really thought of everything here, y'all. They did not call this set the Modular Space Station for nothing. So is this basically an unofficial LEGO Interstellar set? It might as well be. This is very clearly inspired by the endurance from the movie Interstellar. I mean, for real, it just completely mimics that entire shape. However, Interstellar is one of my favorite movies of all time, and getting LEGO Interstellar would be a dream come true. Maybe one day, but for now we have this, so I am not complaining about LEGO riffing on that film. And this set, man, is just phenomenal. It looks great on display, it's super unique, the minifigures are awesome, but clearly the best part about this set is the playability. Some of the best play value I have ever seen. LEGO took the word modular and ran with it. The combinations are endless. I would have had a ball with this set when I was a kid, and frankly, as a 26-year-old man, I'm still having so much fun. And the price is completely fair. It's pretty much exactly 10 cents per piece. There are a lot of big pieces and the build itself is big. Lots of parts in very unique colors and of course that brand new orange color. I think this is 100% worth $110, and if you can find it on sale, you're getting one heck of an amazing deal. To use a Gen Z term, I feel like I've been glazing this LEGO City Space sub-theme here in 2024. However, these sets have just been so darn good, and this might just be the best of all of them. That's right, y'all, I'm dropping a 10 out of 10 burger for this set. This is one incredible product that's great for kids, adults, a collector of any age. I love this set. But those are just my thoughts. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. Also, while you're at it, please like this video, subscribe to this channel, hit that bell for new video notifications, check the description down below to find me on social media. Thank you so much for watching today's review. Peace out, God bless, bye-bye.